when he comes back to Canada, I bet he's going to be ready, because I was just reading in the news this morning that I'm probably not the only parent who wonders about the very sad daycare situation, especially in bigger centers, in larger centers. And granted, I didn't worry about it when I was a teacher, and probably should have, but often kept children, as did the school in general, after school for sports and activities and groups. It's not done as much that I can see up here, but then again, there is a busing issue, and there's probably different union rules and different pay rules, and again, many of the teachers in the system up here are part-time or replacement for some reason. But in any case, a child at 12 is not old enough, not responsible enough to come home to an empty house on their own and safely enter into the home, guaranteed to have a key to get through a whole day without someone reaching into their pocket and taking their key, and get home with their parents, usually at least 45 minutes away, into a home in any kind of a neighborhood, especially now that they've allowed prostitution. You're allowed to have a brothel in a neighborhood. It was 2 years ago they passed that law in Canada. Safely into a home with their key, not stuck on the step, standing on the step in the cold, not sure where the key is. How many adults have that trouble now? I wear my key around my neck. Such a problem with gnomes and whatnot in Ontario, at least, that I didn't experience before I got here. So they're in the house, and I know adults who, as an adult, an educated teacher, I would go home by myself after work in the evenings and go through my whole house to make sure nobody had broken in or hidden away. People do it in stores, people do it in houses. And you have a child now entering into a house by themselves at the age of 12, because you're going to be guaranteed that there's somewhere they can go, that you know the people enough and trust the people enough. We're all sort of, what is it? Crazy, because that's the only word that I'm going to be allowed to get out of my vocabulary to worry about these things. And that's fine. They can make their own way home and come into the house after 12, because there's nothing set up for them, money or not. Okay, and the government is not coming out with enough media, enough, not by lack of probably meaning to, but everybody's busy. And if nobody can speak because the big head is over top, which is obviously it has to be slightly pedophilia.